What's up, you guys? We are back. We're back for the horror rewind, man. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for this episode. I'm excited for this episode. Seriously. It is one of my favorites. It's literally one of my favorites. You guys, Losers Club. You guys know what's up. I love it, man. It won, and I had a nice lineup for you guys to pick, so it beat Killer. I was shocked, I swear. I thought, Killer Clowns was going to win. I had Child's Play 3, Dream Warriors. It won. Like, it blew everything out the water with the votes. So I'm like, okay, I can talk it all freaking day, guys, literally. So I'm super excited. You guys, it's going to be a great stream. Seriously, it's going to be great. We're going to dive down some rabbit holes. I want to say this is going to be like the first time I get to dive. Well, it's not going to be a second time I did one with my guy Jay, but this is going to be cool to be able to dive deep into it, man. And man, you guys, if my guy Jay was on here, we would really go deep. But I'll set something up. I told Jay the plans that I have in the future and everything. But yeah, we're going to rock out the night, and it's going to be cool. Pennywise, bro. Pennywise. So for my channel members, I have to give this to you guys. Let me see. All right. For my channel members, I appreciate it. You guys help me a lot with the channel. You keep it up and running, and you keep new things coming, and you just help. You help me a lot. I can't do it alone, and I appreciate you guys so freaking much. The support is unreal to all you guys. So this is for you, and I appreciate it. So you guys, right now, I'm telling you the goal for the night. We're at 24 likes. We can get 60 likes, you guys. We can knock that out the park. We can definitely knock that out the park. So, all right, let's see who was in the chat, man. Let's see who's in the chat. So, Kimon, it's all right, man. It's serious. It's okay, man. They haven't sent me anything about you, any harassment or anything. You're okay, man. You are okay. Trust me. You don't have to worry about it, bro. You're okay, man. If they come to me or anything, I'm pretty sure they won't, but I'll make sure everything's all right. Welcome, Kimon. You got your list in the chat. So I'm at work still, but stopped by to like the stream. Have fun, everyone. I'll be getting off in an hour and a half. Hopefully you're still live by then. I love the new tattoo, by the way. That's so cool. Yeah, man. I had to make it official. I actually told Jay. I told my guy Jay, we were on the phone. I was like, "Hey Jay, bro, I'm getting the 11 tattoo. It's my favorite character. I've wanted it for years, bro, since I've been watching Stranger Things. She's my favorite character. I have this habit if I have like favorite characters or favorite movies, I get some type of piece of it tattooed on me. Like, for example, the Losers Club. I got the Losers Club tattooed right here. I got 11 tattooed today from Stranger Things, and I have a whole left leg from Michael Myers and Jamie Lee Curtis that I got tattooed. So yeah, thank you. I appreciated your list. I got some more ink coming. Not right now. I'm gonna chill out, but yeah, appreciate it. We got Kirsten in the chat saying, "Hey everyone, don't forget to smash the like button." Thank you, Kirsten. I appreciate it so much. Larry's right behind her saying, "What's up, everyone?" with the red balloons. What's up, Larry? What's up, bro? What is up? Maga saying, dropping the stars in the chat. What's up, Maga Cat, man? What's up? Hope you're doing well, man. For sure. I hope you're doing well. And appreciate you stopping in. I got Jay saying, "Hey guys, I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I couldn't miss this with it being it." Yeah, man. If okay, so let me tell you guys something. If Jay didn't have to have uni or anything, best to believe me and Jay would have been on here just going crazy talking about it. Man, I just actually literally got done from watching it. And oh my God, we're going to talk about it, but it's going to be crazy, man. You got Brooke in the chat saying, "Hey everyone, what is up, Brooke? What is up? Hope you're having Awesome day. Larry said, I knew you wouldn't miss this one, Jay. I'm surprised Jay is actually in the chat. I'm literally super surprised. I know Jay's supposed to be getting rest, so that shows you, man. Jay loves Pennywise, man. He's definitely one of my favorites. Jay said, I need to because I got a long day tomorrow, but I can't. It's it. Yeah, we're finna dive into it, Jay. We're finna dive into it, man. I gotta set something up with me and you, Jay, so we could talk about some Pennywise. Sound is saying we all float down here, and you will too. In fact, they all float. They all float. Yeah, bro. Seriously, like Penny, bro. I will not. You guys know I say Chucky's my second favorite, but I always go back and forth between Chucky and Pennywise. I always do. It's so hard, and this stream might break that because I never got to go deep and just talk about Pennywise like a lot because he didn't have anything out when I started YouTube, So maybe this will make me find out what was my favorite, horror franchise besides Halloween. Maybe it was even though he has only fucking 2 movies, but it's good, man. I like it. What's up, Amber? Misfit saying y'all love that movie. You were in a good. Definitely, man. What is up, you guys? Definitely come over. I like Screamer. Drop the link for you. Let me see. But yeah, Brooks and I was hoping Killer Clowns would win this week. I watched it for the first time a couple days ago. I loved it. So Killer Clowns was literally right behind it. Swear, like, bro, it was to the point I made a Killer Clowns. I had made a Killer Clowns thumbnail because I'm like, bro, it might be, but yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Jackson J. So, yeah, guys. I will put Killer Clowns back in the lineup to see if it wins for the next horror rewind, and yeah, for sure. I got Jay saying, don't forget to smash the like button. Definitely, Jay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Jay. Dropping those rabbit hole emojis. Let me see. No, it's all right, Jay. It's okay, Jay, bro. I'm actually excited to see you get that tattoo. If you're still watching, I'm excited to see you get that. Anyone else got the notification that their I Like Scary merch was dispatched today? We did, and we are excited. Definitely, Jay. I can't wait to see you and Shay, man, rocking their Welcome to Hawkins merch. I'm so happy that you guys cop, man. Naga Cat said, Brandon, what's up, you bad motherfucker? What's up, Mega? What's up, man? Adam saying, what's up, everyone? I dressed up as Pennywise for Halloween at work last year. This is going to be a great stream. Yeah, I'm so excited to talk about this. Seriously. Michael Myers saying, sup? What's up, man? What is up? Got my guy Hassan in here saying, sup, scary family. Making sure I say what's up to everybody. What is up? And we got my guy Million in the chat. What is up, man? So you guys buckle up because this is going to be a great stream. So first off, man, I'm going to start off. We're going to kind of go on cruise control with this movie because you got to start off, being on cruise control. But I remember when it first came out, and actually Monica, she went to go do some stuff, but she was watching this with me. She had to leave out. But I'm going to tell you something. We were just sitting here thinking about it. We've seen a lot of horror movies in the past years. Seriously, we've seen so many horror movies. And this movie, I won't say that I forgot about it, but I actually forgot about the experience. And what I mean by that, I forgot about how it was in the theaters until I sat there and put it on a TV and watched it locked in. And lately, I've been watching a lot of horror movies, like a lot. Ones that I don't usually watch throughout the year. But I watched this movie, right? And it reminded me, and you guys, it might sound crazy, but It Chapter 1 was probably one of my best theater experiences besides Halloween 2018 or kills? Yes, It. Not Scream 5, not It. Chapter 1, bro. Because me and Monica were just talking back and forth, like, bro, remember we went to go see this? This was actually, like, in theaters, this was actually scary, bro. Like, the opening scene with, Bill and everything, it is crazy. It is crazy. Oh my God. But yeah, it was crazy. I just remember watching it. It was so freaking crazy. Like, it's a reason behind me having love. And by the end of this, I might have to choose who's my second, Pennywise or Chucky. I told Monica going in here that is my goal. Because I always go back and forth when someone says, who's your second? It's always between Chucky and Pennywise. I'm like, bro, tonight I want to find out who I love more. So I'm so happy I get to talk about this. But I remember going to the theater, man, and they had that big poster of him with the balloon. And I remember going in there, and like Monica said, you don't remember this movie? Like, this movie was crazy as hell in the theaters. And I remember just being in the theater, and I actually still have my cup. Let me show you guys. I actually have to show you guys. One sec. Well, this wasn't. I actually didn't get the cup for the first chapter, but this is my It Chapter 2 cup. So it has him at the top. Got a little dust on it, but it has him at the top, with him holding the balloon. So look, I only can't see it, but this is my Chapter 2 cup. I didn't get the first cup. I thought this was the Chapter 1 cup, but yeah. But I had to show you guys that. But yeah, I remember just going in the theater and seeing that scene with Bill and Georgie, and bro, it was shot so perfect. I remember, like, after just watching it, it just reminded me, this shit, it's definitely like out of like movie theater experiences, like out of my whole life, bro. It's probably like It Chapter 1. Chapter 2 was okay in the theater, but Chapter 1, just getting introduced into the new Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård, bro, that shit was insane. Like, I remember just being in the theater, seeing that opening scene, and then Georgie's going to get his bow. He cracks his head on the sign, and you see It, and you see Pennywise, and bro, I remember just seeing like the lead up to the movie coming out, seeing behind the scenes of Bill Skarsgård. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker looks legit, bro. Like, he looks legit. When you look at him, like, he's no Tim Curry, and he's not. He's no Tim Curry. He's his own person. And I just think that people say, CGI, he doesn't even have CGI with him, to be honest. It's not even too much CGI. There's probably some in there, but it's not like he's smothered in CGI. But I personally think that Tim Curry has nothing on Bill Skarsgård. That's just my opinion. Bill Skarsgård is my favorite, version of Pennywise. I already kind of established that last year. But this man right here is freaking insane. Like, I remember just seeing that scene, and we kind of get introduced to him right there when, Georgie, his boat goes in the sewer. He's like, Bill's going to kill me. Bill's going to kill me. And it's like, bro, that shit was crazy when you see his eyes glowing in the dark, and he's just like, hey, and he's talking about the circus. He's like, pop. That scene was so intense when he's like, with the popcorn and everything, like popcorn, it pops. This scene right here. This was when it was like, what the hell? And I'm going to tell you something, man. This right here was the perfect horror movie. And to be honest, bro, like Monica said, it came out before Michael. Pennywise came out before Halloween. Like, the It Chapter 1, it actually did come. I didn't ever think about that. Never. Because I'm telling you, me and Monica was just talking about it, bro. It came out before Halloween 2018. That is insane, bro. I never thought about that. It came out in 2017. Halloween 2018 came out in 2018. But, bro, that's crazy. So that's the question. Did actually Pennywise kick the door down? He's not a slasher, but he's a horror icon. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael probably kicked the door down for slashers, but Pennywise is his own person. So now that's why I said this stream is going to be good, because in all reality, did Pennywise kick the door down? Did he really? Because, hey, I'll see if the movie was trash. The movie is 10 out of 10 for me. Seriously. The movie is 10 out of 10 for me. Then I said, hey, B, you saw Dick Roll like Nick Castle. I started it, but I didn't finish. I usually watch stuff like that at night when I'm hands-free. I started it, but I did not finish. I have to finish it. Now they said chapter 1, the scene when Bill is in the basement and Pennywise looks like Georgie, then he turns into the clown and runs. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Those freaking scenes are crazy. But, you know, they go unnoticed to me, bro. I'm telling you, Pennywise, I think when Welcome to Derry comes out, people are going to get reminded. I swear to God, I think when Welcome to Derry comes out, people will get reminded that Pennywise is actually someone. He's not just a character thrown together. I'm serious. I'm so serious. My guy Jay said nothing more special than seeing it in the theaters. He's fucking creepy as fuck. He gets under your skin. He will eat you whole. Bill Skarsgård all the way. Yes, I agree with Jay. He's different. He's very different, bro. Like, they could have simply put, okay, this is what people need to realize. They could have simply put that Pennywise together similar to Tim Curry's It. They didn't, bro. They made him a little more polished up. His costume is different. His head is way bigger, and he looks creepy. Like that, it's weird. What they did with Bill Skarsgård is something that's very fucking smart. What they did was they kept it clean, almost like how Megan is. Like they kept it so clean that it's scary. You know, sometimes some shit is so clean that it's creepy. Like if you look at this right here, bro. Let me see. I got a good picture of him. Like right here, he's clean. This motherfucker's clean, bro. He has like the little ruffles on his neck piece and everything. And he just look at his hairstyle. He has his little swirl in the front. And I think that's what they were going for, and they fucking killed it. They fucking killed him, serious. And this stream is going to probably try to, you know, work in the ways to make me realize that it actually is probably the one who opened the door. Literally, like, you probably cracked that motherfucker open like, hey, bro, you got to come in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We got 26 likes, you guys. Definitely, if you haven't, definitely smash the like button, you guys. It definitely helps. But so as we kind of proceed through this, we got my guy DJ Hefner in here saying, I'm here. What's up, DJ? What is up? Keymon, we're actually getting Welcome to Derry. It's a series I'm so excited for. Adam saying that opening scene with Georgie was so suspenseful because we all knew what was going to happen. Yes, because we all watched the original. You knew it was about to happen with the boat, and you know Pennywise was coming. So, Jada Ripper said yes, 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 and yes. Yeah, you know, technically, I'm serious. Like, bro, 2017 is when it came out. Then Michael came behind him. I'm being fair. I can see if it was trash, bro. It was not trash, bro. Seriously, you got to think. Warner Bros. They actually had to decide and say we're going to bring it back. They said they were going to bring back their character first. That's what I see. Like stuff. I'm always fair, guys. They said they were going to bring back Pennywise first before anybody, and they did a great job. So as we proceed through this, and by the way, comment down below, you guys, if it gives you Stranger Things vibes, bro. Me just watching this just reminded me why I love Stranger Things. And they tie in so much. You got Rich, you got Fan Wolfhard as Richie in here. He's my favorite character out of the whole fucking like the rebooted It series. It is Richie, bro. Fan does a great job at Richie. He's funny as hell. He cracks me up. I was in the living room just cracking up at him. Holy shit, you guys. This stream might get rated R, so if you got kids watching it, cover their ears. And this, I'm gonna say that this stream is rated R because of the kids. This stream's gonna get rated R because of the kids, bro. Literally, it's not because of the adults. It is because of Richie, Eddie, and I said Eddie. Well, Eddie and Stan, like those motherfuckers have potty mouths, bro. Like Ben and Beverly Marsh. Those were like Stranger Things. You know how we got Lucas and Dustin. They were all the similar type characters, and that's why I love it. I think, like I talked to Jay about this. I think that's why me and Jay, we love Stranger Things, and it's just like it's similar to Stranger Things, so you gotta love it, But as we proceed through this with Pennywise and everything, he comes back, every 27 years. The stuff happens every 27 years. So we kind of get and people don't know this, but with this, Derry is this small town. It's this small town or whatever, and we got this group of kids similar to Stranger Things, and we have this monster you want to call clown that morphs into all this crazy stuff, and it gets real deep. So we start off with the regular group. In the regular groups, it was Bill, Ed, Stan, and yeah, it was just them. Then Mike and Ben, Mike and Ben came along the way. Yeah, Mike and Ben came along the way to kind of make that group because they were getting bullied and stuff like that. And same with Beverly Mars, she wasn't a part of the group, and it was like Stranger Things. You know how Sadie Sink came to Stranger Things. I mean, not Stranger Things, to the group with Mike and all of them, and then L came. It was literally similar as hell. It is literally similar as hell. So we kind of get into it, and Georgie gets took. And I want you guys to think about this. It is Georgie's moment. He gets took in the beginning of the movie. It's Bill's little brother. And when he gets took, you cannot, go against what Bill is trying to do. We see this scene where he comes home and he has this thing set up to the freaking sewer set up to the barrens and everything, and it all connects to the whale house, and they kind of figure out basically that that Georgie can possibly be in there, and they're all sticking together. I don't know what it is about like kids just sticking together and overcoming their fight. I just love stuff like that. It just shows you that all Hollywood stars doesn't they don't have to be adults, bro. These kids killed that role, man. Seriously, like, and as we progress through everything, people are coming up missing. It's kids coming up missing in Derry, and they are part of the kids group. They're a part of the kids group. And I think the best thing that happened in this story, as I kind of think about it, was them meeting Ben, bro. Yeah, it was kind of like out of luck. He's going up against Henry Bowers, and he's getting bullied, and they run into him down there, by the sewers and everything. And I think that was the best thing that happened to this group, finding Ben. I think he gets overlooked because he was the one that kind of had the knowledge on Derry and Maine and the history of it and what happened, before this, 27 years ago. And they didn't know anything about it, but Bill already kind of had a thought of everything. How the sewers all connect to the whale house and the possibilities. Bill already had the mind of it, but he just needed someone like Ben to kind of motivate him, like, hey man, like this is how this shit goes, and da da da. So yeah, man, I think Ben was probably the best thing that happened to this, seriously. Because without him, I think they would have figured it out, because they're smart kids. They're not just like these kids that are not like, figuring things out. They were actually smart as hell, bro. Like these kids, bro, they stuck together, and especially bro, give a fucking round of applause for Mike, Ben, and Beverly, bro. They were newcomers to this group. They were new. They didn't even, know freaking, Richie and Bill and Eddie. They just kind of grew towards him, like, hey man, what's up? And it all started, to be honest, when they found Ben. That's what I'm saying. Ben was like the heart of this group. I feel like Ben was the heart of this group, seriously. So, like I said, though, out of this group, my favorite character has to be Richie. It has to be Richie, bro. Richie is fucking comedy. We got Russell saying, what's up, everyone? Smash that like button before I came in this awesome stream and chat. Happy Thursday, everyone. What's up, Richie? What is up? It sounded scary saying Stranger Things from the book of Ed. Yeah, I agree, bro. It's so connected. I think that's why I love Stranger Things so much. Million said, I love how they made it a coming of age story. A lot of metaphorical lyric. Yeah, yep. It was like a lot of things that were like, it wasn't like, I won't say it was meta, but like it's exactly what Million said. It was a lot of layers to it. And that's what made you get invested in the characters. Some movies just throw characters in. That's why I think that Stranger Things is its TV show, right? But it is the movie of Stranger Things. If you think about it, like, you see how Stranger Things gives us these characters that we get invested in ASAP. That's how it is with it. We get invested in Bill, Beverly, and all of these characters and want to know what's going on at home and what's their story. And that's what, if you think about it, that's how it shot the whole movie. It shot Ben, scene with Beverly Marsh. He has his he has his little diorama going on coming out of school. He's trying to run from Henry Bowers, and he says one of my favorite lines in the freaking movie. He's like, "Please don't go, girl." And he has his little headphones and everything. That was his story. He's meeting with Beverly, and then you got Bill's story to kick the movie off. This is what I call character development, and I'm showing you guys the layout. Bill's story is when Georgie gets took by Pennywise and killed, and then we got Mike's story. He has he put the bolt in the middle of the freaking sheep's eye with his dad. He does deliveries, and he gets introduced to Pennywise, and he kind of mimics his parents burning and everything. That was Mike's story. And then you kind of have Eddie's stories walking. He has his little inhaler. He sees the hobo. And that's why I like this, because it explains everything. It wasn't just thrown. It was designed to explain. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to do this story, get this shit over with, and you guys want to see the end. Like, no. That's why I like it a lot. Let me see. My guy Jay saying, who's everyone's favorite character? So, like I said, for me, it has to be Richie, bro. Beat Richie. Like, bro, man, I'm telling you, Finn, bro, it's to the point, man, I almost called that motherfucker Richie, bro. That's how good of a job he did. I almost called that man Richie. Now my guy shot him 6 times in the shot saying, I like Scary Aloha, my friend. We all float. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, man. What is up, bro? We talking some it tonight. Beat, Richie. Beat. Yeah, man. You gotta love it. Sounder said, honestly, it is the reason why I have fear of clowns. Love them in the movies, hate them in real life. I accidentally punched one in the nose when I was 10 at a fair, and it humped. Oh, man. I mean, yeah. Richie, speaking of Richie actually was scared of clowns. That was another thing. Remember, they kind of had that talk. And look, we're going to dive a lot. We're going to get into this rabbit hole, you guys, with Pennywise and what he is and what he goes off of. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Everyone has a fear. Everyone in this chat has a fear. I'm going to tell you right now. If you say you don't have a fear, you're lying. Because no one is walking on earth with not one fear, seriously. Like, someone has a fear. You might not even know you have a fear until you come across your fear. And I think people are saying, like, Pennywise is weak because, he elevates our fear and everything. Bro, you got to think. It's kind of like, bro, it's kind of fucked up. You know how many people fear things, bro? Like, that's what's crazy. Everyone has a fear. It can be an animal. It can be heights. Anything. And the thing was fucked up about Pennywise is he uses your fear against you. He doesn't even have to do anything. Like, it's like he uses it against you. Like, he can morph. Like, he was literally fucking Beverly Marsh up, bro. Like, I think he was fucking her up. She had her dad. They kind of like I said, you guys, this is going to get a little rated R and a little deep. So you got to follow me if you don't want to hear it. But her dad was like a pedo and shit like that. And Pennywise, it was times he was morphing into that shit and everything. He was literally like taking their weakest spots and making that shit hard against them. That's why I said, bro, yeah, Pennywise, people say, like, hey, all you gotta do is not be scared of him. But how could you not be scared of him? Seriously. How could you not be scared of Pennywise? Like, look at him. That motherfucker, it's a clown, bro. It's a clown. And then he has a personality. But, like, bro, when they put him in this movie, I don't know why. For some reason, the original, Tim Curry, he didn't expand that character enough, especially when you read the book and everything. You guys will understand, like, a lot more. Pennywise actually, to be honest, isn't a boy. Pennywise isn't actually a boy, guys. Seriously, I swear you can do your research, read the book. He's actually not a boy, guys. He's actually not even a clown. That's just one of his stages he uses, bro. Pennywise is not even a clown, bro. He uses that as a label, bro. He's actually something completely different, bro. He's a creature. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can technically say this, you guys. It's going to fuck you up, seriously. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a crazy stream, bro. Pennywise is technically a creature feature. Think about that. It is technically a fucking creature feature. What I mean by that, it is like, Jaws, or like Anaconda or some shit like that. It's technically like a creature feature. He just uses these things to scare you. Like, why do you ever thought about this? Like, when you watch it, he's definitely like a clown, but that's just like his main go-to. His like main cover-up. This motherfucker done went into a spider. He done transformed to Beverly's dad. This motherfucker done been, bro, I can't even count how many times motherfucker done morphed into something, bro. But his true, if you watch It Chapter 2, the true, like, how can I say it? The true inner self of him started leaking out. When you see this spider going around and, you started seeing him get weak, that's who Pennywise really is. Once you see towards the end, that clown is just like a beginning stage thing he shows us. Yeah, it is a fucking guy. I swear, read the book. Read the book, you'll be shocked. I don't want to spoil out shit for the book because the book is like a movie when you read it. Like the thing with the turtle and all. Oh my God. That's why you gotta love Stephen King. Million said Pennywise will make a dope drug dealer. Don't you want it? Don't you want it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Million, bro, you are stupid. Adam saying the character development was so great, it made you care about the kids and raise the stakes of the horror. Yeah, I think perfect what Adam just said. It's like they made you get invested in your own character, which is not bad at all. It's almost like you cared about the whole group, right? You cared about the whole group of the kids. I know I did, but it's like you almost want to pick your sides type, like. At certain times, like you wanted to pick your sides and say, like, who do I want to rock out with? Who do I want to rock out with? That's how I feel. But I love them all. And another thing, they all had their like strategies. That's what I like. Like, Beverly was kind of like the brains and like she was tough for a female. Bill had the courage. Bill had the courage. Ben had the brains. He didn't have courage. He needed courage. Ben had the brains. Eddie, bro, I don't even know what the hell Eddie. Maybe I don't know. Eddie sometimes he was a little whiny, but Richie was everything, man. He had courage sometimes, but he was funny and some situations. But I think a lot of them had strategies if you look at it like that. That sound that said richest one in the world. Jay saying Stephen King is honestly the fucking king. It is only one of his amazing pieces of work. I agree with Jay. Bro, I haven't read all the books like Jay, but I love Cat's Eye. I love Thinner. Let me see. It is definitely one of them. Let me see. Christine. I'm trying to think. It's a lot, man. Oh yeah, The Shining. How can I forget the fucking Shining? Bro, he like what Jay said. This month, bro, he's so slept on, bro. Donnie saying, and the kids felt so genuine and believable. What is up, Donnie? What's up, bro? What's up, Donnie? Saying, and the kids felt so genuine and believable. I just enjoyed the way they interacted so much more than the second half as adults, which felt a little stiff to me. Now, yeah, okay, like that's how the kids were great. With I felt like, let me see, it really took advantage of their fears. What's up, Conrad, man? What is up, you guys? But I'm not gonna lie, it's just like, bro, when you think about it, the kids were, bro, they were the ones. They were the ones that kind of felt like they kept the story going. You didn't want anything to happen to them. You wanted to see them outcome their problem and everything. You wanted them to see them just push through everything. And it was sometimes I felt so freaking bad for Bill, bro. Like he was trying so hard. His dad didn't support him. He's trying to tell his dad, like, hey, bro, Georgie might still be out there. And what's so crazy is kids been missing. Did you guys not, remember when the posters was everywhere? It wasn't just Georgie. Georgie was just the one when they decided to buckle down and figure out the issue. It was more. It was what's his fucking name? It was his mom remember that scene where his mom is waiting with the cops after school to see if her son comes out before summer break? Like, bro, he was like one of the kids, Remember they found the shoe in the sewers. They found the shoe, and Richie says that dumb shit, and he's like, "So you're telling me he's walking around with one freaking shoe, bro?" I'm telling you, Richie. He said some of the dumbest stuff, but he was so funny, bro. I remember cracking up in the theaters at him, like when he was like, "Hey, you ever heard of Eddie's like, you ever heard of a staph infection and stuff like that?" And then you see fucking Richie pull out the stick, and he's like, "That's gray water." He's like, "What is gray water?" He's like, "It's freaking piss and shit." So you guys just stay over there. Like, they were all funny, and that's what's so cool about it, because they were funny too, bro. They had a lot of humor, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, I felt so bad for Eddie. That situation he was in with his mom, it was almost like some Corey Cunningham. Like his mom gave him so too much love. He's like there in the store trying to get the gauze and stuff for Ben. He's in the alley, and he's like, "Hey, don't you have an account here, Eddie?" And he's like, "Yeah, but if I use my account, bro, I will be in the freaking emergency room for the whole week." Like, his mom was just so like walking on eggshells with him. And look, that's something else I'm gonna talk about. Chapter 1 had some of the craziest jump scares, bro. Like, I was talking like to Monica about that too. Like, bro, when Ben goes into the library, remember the librarian is like, "Hey, it's the summer. While you're here in the summer, it's the library. It's the summer." And he's doing research, and Pennywise starts chasing through all these sections of books and shit, and he turns around, he's like, "Egg boy." I'm like, oh my fucking God, like, it's crazy. It's almost like that movie brought out a fear in the movie seats, in the theater seats. Like, I didn't ever think something like that would be scary, like just running through bookshelves and shit like that. But I think that movie was designed to bring out fear in you too. I know it sounds weird, but because it was times I was actually jumping nonstop watching that in the theaters when I first did not see it. Like, it was some crazy shit, bro. And we're going to talk about some good scenes too, because it has a ton. It has literally a ton of good scenes. Adam saying Beverly's father was the scariest character in the movie. Yeah, the shit that he did was insane. You guys, we have 34 likes. If you haven't, definitely smash the like button. I see a lot of new people coming in here. Definitely smash the like button, guys. Let me see my guy Sound. Said Pennywise is the embodiment of fear. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He definitely, I'm telling you, bro, he definitely fucking, him as a character is freaking crazy, bro, when you think about it. The shit that comes with it and how they explained it. And like Jay said, this is what I'm gonna tell you the reason why I like the reboot better is because I feel like the reboot talked more about the book. I don't think the one with Tim Curry, it kind of made him like not how it was. If you read the book, bro, it did not talk about, how fucking Tim Curry was so cheesy and like he's like, I like the first one, but it kind of made him too cheesy, bro, in the movie too, like almost like they kind of made him like a child molester. In the book, it is not like that, bro. He's disturbing. He makes your skin crawl when you're reading his book. He's not like he wants kids, but it's like the way they had him in the first one, it was like this motherfucker was kind of like pedo, like not Tim Curry, but the character. Let me see. DJ said Pennywise is a girl. Yeah, yes. Pennywise is a girl. It just morphs into a clown. I'm telling you, read the book, DJ. That book will fuck you up. It'll make you. I think it'll make you love it more too. Jay said, yeah, and she laid eggs. Yup, lay eggs. DJ said you lying. I swear, bro. I swear. Read the book, bro. I remember when I read the book. I think like what 2.5 times. I didn't finish it my third time. I think that it's like how can I fucking? So in the book, bro. All right, you guys, if you don't want to hear it because it's very disturbing. Oh my! In the book, let me just tell you something. Beverly Marsh, she's not a good girl. And if Jay's still here, Jay, you know what I'm talking about. Beverly Marsh is not a good girl in the book. She's not a good girl in the book, bro. I remember reading that shit, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? I swear, bro, Beverly Marsh is not a good girl in the book. Like, I don't want to say it on here, But if you read that book, you know what I mean. She's not a good girl. So I see what Warner Bros. Did. You know, there was like, you know, remember they were saying that she, you know, in the, like I said, it's going to be like a rated R stream, but they were saying like she was kind of like everywhere. You know, that's what I'm going to say. But in the book, bro, they tell you the real deal. They tell you what happens, bro. I swear I remember reading a book, and I'm like, and what's so crazy is, bro, I used to read the book. I used to have my book bag on the desk in school. I used to be reading because we used to have like study hall. I remember reading that shit. I'm like, wait, hold up. And then it all made shit so much clearer. I just think they didn't want to go that route in the It movie. I see why they didn't want to do that, but I see why they was kind of kicking it up here and there. Like here's some clues. Maybe you should read that book and you can figure out. You know, I'm like, holy shit, bro, Beverly Marsh. Russell saying Pennywise can be anything. Yeah, he literally is a creature, bro. He's not a person, bro. He's like it's a creature feature. So from now on, when you leave this stream, tell your loved ones, your partner, whoever you talk horror with, say, I learned something new on. If you didn't know, say I learned something new on I Like Scary Stream. Bro, first off, Pennywise is a girl. Second off, this Pennywise is it is a creature feature. So you can't even label, you can't even label like it against Michael, kind of. You got to put him towards like Nope, Jordan Peele's Nope with the UFO. Like, it's weird. Like, it's almost like, okay, for example, I know it sounds weird if you're saying Jordan Peele's Nope, but you know how the UFO is actually a creature and then morphed into, that's how it is. That's how Pennywise is. He just shows himself to you as a different thing. Like, for example, remember they were at that little park, right? They were at the park and they were all talking about their fears and stuff, and Richie had said, they said, what you scared of, Richie? He's like, I'm scared of clowns. And I'm not saying that, because Richie is not the star of the movie, so they just did a clown to do the clown. But think of how many people fear clowns, guys. Seriously. Think of how many people fear clowns in life. Like, that's why I think they picked, he goes with the clown look. Think of how many people are scared of clowns, bro. Seriously. Like, when they see it. They said, nah, I promise it's all. Yeah, read the book. Read the book. I hope this stream will help you read the book. Seriously, like, okay, I read a lot of, novels and shit, but, bro, read it. It is one of those novels that will explain so much about the character. So serious. Adam saying he is an interdimensional being pretending to be a clown. Yeah, it kind of talks about it a little bit in chapter 2. It kind of talks about it, that scene where you got Bill and Mike talking when he has the covenant looking thing. Like, bro, just watch them tonight, bro. Watch the movies, bro. I'm thinking about actually watching It Chapter 2 tonight. Seriously, like, because I just watched. I had such a great experience watching it just now. Like, it was crazy. Shot him 6 times. I like scare. You're spot on. It's a creature feature. It can be anything. Yes, shot him 6 times. It's a creature feature, bro. Pennywise is not like a slasher, bro. I'm telling you, he just morphs into the clown. Million saying, according to the OG film too, Pennywise true form, the human mind can't see and understand it, so it picks forms we can. Yeah, like, bro, do you guys remember when in It Chapter 2 when he was scratching his face? Like, yeah, when he was doing. Do you guys remember that scene? That explains what Million is talking about when he's scratching his face and it's like the pain and shit, bro. It's deep, bro. It is actually deep as hell, bro. Russell saying clown was just his cover up. LOL. Yeah, it was his cover up. It was his cover up, bro. Jay said that turtle chapter is on fucking crack. Yeah, I swear. Look, yes. See, man, I wish Jay was. I really, really wish, bro. Jay, we're gonna set up another stream. We got Welcome to Derry coming, Jay, and all of that, bro. We're gonna set up a stream. We're gonna talk about this shit again. But Jay, you guys, even if you don't read the book, read that turtle chapter. Just read the turtle chapter. You're gonna look at it so different. I swear, you're gonna just look at it so different. Million said right, Adam. He picks a clown for the kids, for the guards at the sanitarium. It was the big dog. It reads your mind. And yeah, yes, exactly what I was just talking about, Million. It's like he knows your fear. That's why you remember that, what was it, chapter 2? He was like, I know your secret, your dirty little. He really did, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, He really knew their secrets. He knew their fears. He knew what they were scared of. That's why you got to think. Every individual kid, even as an adult, he knew what the hell they were scared of. He knew, bro. He picked them out one by one. If you go back and watch chapter 1, it was shot that way for a reason, like to show like there are little individual stories coming to one, bro, because he was picking on him, bro. He was literally a bully. It was literally a bully, bro. Well, I keep calling him It because as a kid I used to call him It for some reason. My God, Donnie saying, in the way he uses your fear against you only makes you even more scared, which in turn only makes him stronger. Remember the detail of him drooling and he's saying, tasty, tasty fear. So creepy. Yes, perfectly said, Donnie. It's like, I don't want to kind of compare. I don't want to compare him to Michael Myers. I don't. But you know how Laurie was like, the more he kills, the more he transcends. Literally. I'm not saying that with Pennywise, but to scare it, like, okay, the more fear he gets, he feeds, bro. That motherfucker feeds. He's a creature. He feeds off your fear. So think of this, you guys. When you watch it, right? Next time you watch it, think of how much he elevates. Like from his it's like volumes to Pennywise. It's literally volumes. When he first starts, it's like he doesn't do too much. He doesn't do too much. It's like he doesn't have the ability to. It's like, it's kind of like he has to work at it and for him to get bigger. But as he has so much fear stacked up, it's like he becomes something huge. Literally, remember that big ass spider? You remember look, you guys, this is one of my favorite scenes, literally from It Chapter 1. Just one. This is one of my favorite scenes. This shows you what I mean. You guys remember they were like rallying up towards like the middle of the film, and they're like rallying up. They're like, yeah, I got to figure this shit out. They go to Ben's house. Ben has his layout of the whole Derry, and he shows the research and the knowledge he has on it, how long this has been going on with the kids and how it's all connected. And they're talking about that black spot that's on the map. See, that's why you guys got to watch it. That black spot, where the whale house is. Remember, they were like, so what is this black spot? This is where everything connects, with the sewers and everything. So they kind of go to, the house. They're in a garage and shit. And you got to think, this scene right here, think about how much they were panicking in this scene before. Not at this moment, you guys. Remember, before what they were doing before this scene. This was like when they started figuring shit out. This is when they started figuring shit out and kind of talking about everything. So they already had their fear built up. Like, it's like, look at it like a glass. Their glass is full of fear, bro. So you gotta think of the shit that he did in that scene. That was the scene when they're looking at the projector and everything. And you remember Eddie and it was like almost, if you think about it, it's so deep. Like, it's so deep. You remember Eddie's right there in that scene, right? And he has his inhaler and he's like, bro, I'm so fucking scared. I'm about to have a heart attack. Turn this shit off. Like, I think that's what kind of made him like it. Like, Pennywise, like, oh yeah, it's definitely time. Like, it's definitely time. Because soon as he's like hitting the inhaler and shit, bro, Pennywise comes out the projector, bro. Like, he literally hops out the fucking projector, and that's what I mean. Like, this scene right here, he hops out. You got to think how fucking scared they were, bro. They were so scared. That's why he was able to do some crazy shit like that. If you're not scared of him, as we see in chapter 2, it doesn't work. But people are saying, like, it's not scary. I mean, Pennywise is not scary and everything, bro. You say that now. You got to think it is a movie, but it's like you gotta think like you're in the kid's shoes. When they first see it, hell yeah, they're gonna be scared, bro. He's doing some wild shit. Adam said Eddie had that crazy ass mama. Yeah, bro. His mama you remember he found out he was taking placebos and all of that shit, bro. That shit was common. I loved Eddie, bro. I loved all of them. Seriously, the Losers Club. I love the whole Losers Club. DJ said I might be the only one that think it is in the lowest tier next to Scream. I mean, yeah, some people. That's what I'm saying. Some people think of it like not a like a slasher because you don't see Michael morphing into a spider or nothing like that. And that's what I'm saying. To be honest, you can't even label Pennywise in that group. To be fair. Like, bro, because You just can't, bro. You just can't. You can't even put him next to Freddy Krueger. He's his own thing. Like look, it's like Pennywise, the jack of all trades, bro. He does everything. He can be a slasher if he wanted to. He can be a creature. He can be your fucking uncle. He's anything, literally. He's his own person. Jada Ripper saying Pet Cemetery, Salem's Lot. There are so many. Yes, Pet Cemetery is one of my favorites, man. I love too with the guy from that played John Connor. Yeah, I love Pet Cemetery too. Yeah, Silver Bullet is a good one. Carrie. Lewis saying, nobody ever talked about Stephen King's The Storm on the Century, very underrated TV series movie. I never even heard about that, Lewis. What is it about? What is it about, man? It sounds crazy. Aaron said, I can safely say that each version of Pennywise certainly scared me. Yeah, Aaron, I agree. I'm not going to sit up here and say that it's not scary to me, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, it's still some shit he does. I don't have Twitch. I just have YouTube. And if you guys want to TikTok, come over with my supporters. We're talking It Chapter 1 for the Horror Rewind. Just dropped the link for you guys. But yeah, man, Aaron, I agree. Pennywise, bro, it's sometimes you're not going to be scared of him. But most of the time, bro, like, okay, that scene where Eddie who breaks his arm in the house, in the whale house, and Pennywise is coming up to him like this and shit. All that shit is terrifying, bro, because he doesn't care, bro. He doesn't care. Remember, he was like acting like he was gonna bite his fingers and shit, and he was like, it was almost like he was like making him get more scared and more scared and more scared and more scared. When he was like playing with his fingers, like I'm gonna bite your fingers, like, and he's like, no, bro. He was making his shit rise, like, okay, I'm gonna keep fucking with him. And think they stabbed him in the face with that pole right in his eye and shit, and he's like floating, like it's like, bro, the more fear he gets, the stronger he gets, you know. Dr. Cat said, not human, no fear. Million saying, never get out of bed again. Gave you a thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Jason. Million said, a Billy boy. Bro, yeah, you gotta love it, bro. I love it, man. It is so cool. Jay said, Pennywise made you feel like you weren't safe anywhere, not even in your person's safe place. Yeah, like that's the thing I love what Jay just said. Like, think about it. Beverly, she's going, remember that scene, all right, guys? So Beverly goes home, right? And she goes past her dad. He's like, you still my little girl and all that creepy shit, right? She goes upstairs and she's in the bathroom. She's brushing her hair. No, she's cutting her hair, actually. It's kind of confusing. Was she cutting her hair? Because I think there's two scenes. I'm talking about the scene where the blood is kind of splatters in the bathroom. Was she cutting her hair right there, or was she like just brushing it? I don't know. Either way, she was looking in the fucking mirror, and she's in the restroom, bro. She's in the restroom doing what girls do, looking at herself in the mirror. Either way, the fucking blood comes out, and this just shows you that this how strong the character Pennywise is, right? So. If this is deep right here. Follow me. This is very deep. So Beverly, she's in the bathroom, right? And the blood's everywhere out the sink. And her dad comes in. He's like, everything's all right. She's like, oh my God. She's bloody, bro. Literally drenched in blood. And her dad is like, what's going on? She's like, you don't see it? You got to think. The reason her dad didn't see it was because he did not have no fear. He wasn't afraid. That's what I'm saying. You see, think about that, you guys. When she asked her dad, when Beverly said, you don't see the blood in the bathroom, he's like, no, I don't. What are you talking about? This is gonna fuck you guys up. He didn't see it because he wasn't afraid. She was afraid of her dad, at certain moments he's doing that creepy shit. And think about it. As soon as the kids kind of come together to come help her with her, the shit in the bathroom, bro, they see it immediately. Because remember, what had happened? Someone had said, she was like, do you guys see it? And he was like, yeah, if you don't see it, you're blind or something. Someone said a smart remark like, yeah, if you don't see it, you got to be on drugs or something. Like, and look, they got to see the blood that Beverly had in the bathroom because you want to know why? They feared him. They feared Pennywise, so it all worked out. It all showed. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. That's messed up, man. Let me get to some of these comments because you guys, look, you guys. Right now, I'm gonna tell you something. I am so happy how the stream is going. Like, I didn't know you guys like were interested in Pennywise like this. Like, a lot of you guys are like really like invested, man. Just talking about it and kind of throwing some good points out there. So I'm about to get to these comments. We're at 38 likes, you guys. Almost at 40. 20 more likes for our goal. Let's see. So, my guy Sound is saying the scene it turned to the old lady, old saggy floppy. Hey, that was freaking crazy in chapter 2. Million said, I worry about you a lot, Beverly. Bro, that shit, yeah. The dad was, you gotta think how much fear Million he puts into Beverly's heart because number one, that's her father. So that fear is gonna be a complete different thing because she doesn't know what she's dealing with at that moment. She doesn't know. She just knows my dad is on some weird shit. So her fear level is out the roof, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Russell said Bill Skarsgård is amazing as Pennywise. Yes, I love Bill Skarsgård. He did a great job. Adamson, I feel like the kids became braver and could overcome Pennywise because they had to become brave by dealing with their crazy parents. Which does make sense. You gotta think Eddie, he kind of overcame his issue with his mom. These are fucking placebos. I never needed these. And then Mike, you remember he had a fear with, remember with the boat between the eyes with the sheep and everything. And he got to actually bring that boat with him to go against Pennywise. Ben, I can't remember his parents too much. I don't remember. But he overcame, like, I want to say something with Beverly. I can't remember. But Beverly definitely overcame her shit. And look, you guys, we are literally only halfway in this rabbit hole. We haven't even talked about the deadlights yet, bro. We are still like in the middle of the movie. We haven't even talked about the deadlights when they plan to overcome this creature and when they find out weaknesses and what's going on with Pennywise and how it all connects to the well. Bro, this shit can go on for days. Jason original took the characters and ran with it. It wasn't spot on with many things at all. Definitely. It wasn't like how it's supposed to be. And that's why I said, like, if you guys read the book, right, just read the whole book and then go back and watch the original It chapter 1 and chapter 2, and then you watch the remade It chapter 1 and chapter 2. I guarantee you like the remake better off of it being fluid. That sounded scary. So they had to destroy all the eggs. Thankfully, one didn't hatch. Yeah, think about it. That was like an Easter egg to the book because Pennywise had, eggs and they laid eggs and stuff. You got to think about that. That was an Easter egg to the book. Million, I see that comment. Hey, I see that comment, Million, you just said about Beverly. You guys, it is crazy. I'm saying, I've read the book and it's nuts. King admitted to doing a lot of coke in the 80s. Explains it. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That book, bro, when you read it, it is off the walls, bro. Like, even if you don't want to read it, you want to just play that shit in the headphones, bro. It is crazy. Jason, her behavior in the book is a product of the abuse she's been through. Even as an adult, she continues to be abused. It's the main aspect of her character throughout. Yes, what Jay said is true. So, like I said, if you guys watch the movies, remember Beverly, she, this is in chapter 2, she's dating that guy, right? And she's like dating the guy, and the guy actually puts his hands on Beverly. And the reason she went crazy in that scene, in that situation was because her dad used to do that to her. Her dad was the abuser. So she's in a relationship with a guy, and he basically abuses her. And that's when she kind of stands up for herself and do what she does and goes back to Derry with her friends and stuff like that. So, Million, I said the book's always different though. Michael was the 1978 novelization. Graham, oh man, Million is crazy. Also saying LOL scary coming to age moments all together. Yeah. Jay saying that shit is normalized to her because of her past. People who read the book get it, but people who just hear about it don't understand fully. Yeah, she became what she went through. Like Jay said, like if you read, like first Beverly was she was like it. She was it, but like not it, like the movie, but she was just like a kid. She was a kid. She's went through a lot, and it kind of made her believe in things. So, my guy, shout out 6 times said, "Bro, dang, bro, I never knew that. I'm actually on my way to grab the Halloween novels. Might have to grab it as well if I can fit it in the budget. LOL. Definitely, hey, bro. Seriously, shout out 6 times. When you grab that the novels, bro, they're great. I haven't read Kills. I haven't started 2018 yet. I read Ends, and I started the 78 a while ago. I gotta finish it, but bro, definitely get it. Get it, man. I'm telling you, bro. I guarantee you, shout out 6 times. After you get it and you read it, you're gonna want to do videos on it. You're gonna want to like explain it, just to talk. You're gonna want to talk about it and vent about this shit. I'm telling you. Let me see. Yup, Russell. There's a lot of people afraid of clowns. That's why they decided to go with that look, you know, because you got to think people might not admit they're afraid of clowns, but hey, Frost and Hunter, how I hope you're doing great. Definitely, man. I appreciate it. Mark saying, I'm gonna say Margar 09 saying, how much do you like horror, bro? It's my favorite thing in the world, man. Let's see. They say, you know, I'm down, bro. Yeah, this will not be the last time we talk about it for sure. Aaron saying insecurities are a horror all their own. Yeah, I agree. Insecurities, bro, like just, you know, being afraid of things. That shit comes to hunt you in real life. But right now we got 40 likes, you guys. We're 20 away from our goal. If you haven't, definitely smash the like button. Kimon saying they cut out some scenes in It Chapter 2. Yeah, they actually did, Kimon. It was some brutal. They never put it on a DVD, which was weird. Cause I got both DVDs. But yeah, they never did. I remember they were talking about that. It was like a little bit more brutal. Almost like the situation that Megan was in, where, you know, it wasn't, you know, that tight like Megan, but you know what I'm saying? It was almost like that situation. They're trying to tell me it could have been bloodier and stuff. Sound is saying, oh my God, the leper scene is a walking infection. I swear to God, after seeing that, I swim in sanitizer. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When Eddie's on that freaking ground, he's by the whale house, and he looks up and he sees, bro, the freaking leper. Oh my God. And then you see Pennywise, and then you see him. See how quick he morphed into the clown? And he was like, you know, Eddie. And he turns around and he pops the balloons and everything. Because he knows, bro. He knows. And comment down below, you guys. What's your favorite scene from It Chapter 1? I want to hear your guys' favorite scene from It Chapter 1. And who do you think is better? That's going to be our next question. After what's your favorite scene? Tim Curry or Bill Skarsgård? Matter of fact, I will put up a poll right now. We're going to figure this out right now. Put up a poll for you guys. We shall find out. This is a great question right now. This is a great question. We'll say Bill and let's say Tim. All right, I posted it, guys. Who's your favorite? Tyler saying, dude, I'm hyped for the new Evil Dead movie. pretty sure they introduced Ash's daughter. I'm hype. I'm super excited for Evil Dead, man. I'm super excited. Million saying, remember Michael was racing against time, writing a book because adulthood was draining his memory of the events. The adult denial is unconscious. He was mind controlling the whole town. Yeah, I remember that in chapter 2. He was trying to hurry up and write everything and get it done. It was almost like what Million just said. It was like him being introduced as, hey, I'm coming back 27 years later. It wasn't what he, it was Pennywise. Pennywise is behind so many other situations, but he's very powerful actually. Eddie said, Sound said Eddie was actually married to his mama in part 2. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro, Stephen King, bro, that's why I said, man, some of his stories are insane, bro. Some of his stories are crazy. What's up, Denisha? She said, I'm so late. It's all right, Denisha. We're chilling now. We're just now getting into this rabbit hole. So it's all right, Denisha. What is up? My guy, Jason, I'm going to have to go to bed now. But I hope all you enjoy the rest of the stream, guys. Pennywise for the win. And don't forget to smash that like button. Definitely, Jay. Get you some rest. I appreciate you stopping in, bro. Definitely, man. I definitely appreciate it. Russell saying you need to check out the Storm of the Century brand. An awesome movie. I got to check that out. I haven't seen that. Sound said, did y'all notice that Eddie's wife in part 2 is actually his mother from part 1? Yeah. Yep, they used the same actor. Yeah, when he's on the phone and everything. That was weird. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, y'all didn't think we were gonna notice that? So they decided to use his mom as the wife in part 2 when he's on that phone and he crashes and everything. Bro, that is crazy. I wonder what made them do that. This makes me want to look a little bit more into the movie. I remember a while ago I watched the behind the scenes and how Bill Skarsgård did the thing with his eyes and how they did some of the stuff with his face, the effects. But man, Sound to say, I believe Beverly had it the worst. Scared of being in your own home. Surprised Beverly didn't become a serial killer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is super crazy. Like when you sit here and think about it, right? Okay, so let's sit here and think about this, guys. So Ben, I'm gonna actually pull it up like this so it'll make it a little interesting. I'm gonna pull it up a different type of way I don't usually do, but I think it would be cool to pull it up like this. Let me see which picture I'll use. All right, I'll use this picture. Okay. Oh, don't let you do it like that? That's crazy. Wow, I never knew that. But yeah, so I thought I'd let you pull it up sideways so we got Ben, and let me see. So with Ben, his fear was he was just like, Ben used to just get bullied a lot, man. Like I don't know, Henry Bowers, he kind of ran through Henry Bowers a lot. So that was his fear. We got Ben. I'm gonna say that was his fear, Henry Bowers. He was kind of trying to get with Beverly and had a lot of stuff going on. He was kind of still growing. Eddie, obviously it was something with bro, was it like the leopard thing with him? I can't even remember his either. It was weird, it wasn't almost like they a designated fear. It was almost like you saw their fears type thing. They didn't say it verbally, only for a couple. It was like it kind of showed you what they were scared of. Like Mike, he was like, okay, his parents, Mike's parents died in that fire and everything. And he saw, he said their skin melted off their hands and everything to the bone. And you remember Pennywise, he's delivering. Remember Mike is actually delivering his package for his dad's company and everything. And he actually goes to the factory thing. He delivers and he sees Pennywise in the meat department or whatever. And he sees his mom and the hands, the situation over. So that was his. So yeah, Pennywise, yeah, he was messing him up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You think about it, he was using all that shit against him, bro. So like Bill, with Georgie, Georgie was his weakness. You remember? He's in a basement, and we get one of the craziest scenes ever, literally. And Georgie's like, he's like, he said, hey, you'll float too. And he's like, Bill loved his brother, but it was also his weakness. So Pennywise used that against him. That scene, the basement is flooded and everything. That is crazy. Let me see. Million saying Michael is one of its forms. But Dr. Loomis knew and told Lori that's why she called him the Shape. Yeah, see? That is very deep what Million just said. We actually just talked about this, Million, on a couple streams ago. He was like, who was the original it? Was it like Michael or was it Pennywise? Stuff like that. Yeah, that's how, when you sit there and think about it, it's like describing it, how Loomis told her basically like, it. Then they call him the Shape. What does Pennywise do? He changes in different shapes. He morphs into different shapes of things, Definitely. I swear, like, that is crazy when you think about that. That is super crazy, like how they kind of, it's like some meta shit, bro. Like, it's crazy. Lewis said the Georgie scene, that was intense, bro. That scene was, when he snatched him, man, that was crazy. Santa said Beverly has Stockholm Syndrome, poor thing. Santa also said my favorite scene is when the kids all were swimming in the quarry with not a care in the world at the least for that scene. They were so happy and free. Yeah, man, they were doing the loogies and shit in the water, and Beverly, she jumps in the water in front of the kid. Like, think about that, bro. That scene was so crazy. Like, Sounder, we're going to talk about now. Sounder brought us some good, not scary thing, like a good scene. That was like, that was a good scene. You see the kids having fun. To be honest, I'm not speaking on any kids, but nowadays, kids are like, I remember growing up, right? I'm going to tell you something. I remember growing up, we used to ride bikes. I used to go to the library. I used to, ride bikes, go to the library, go to the park, shoot some hoops, play sports, after school program, you name it. I used to go have fun, play hide and seek, freeze tag, throw up tackle, play football outside. Bro, kids do not do that anymore, man. Like, that's why, like what Sounder just said, that scene is great, bro. That scene is great because all they're going swimming at the quarry. They're going swimming and everything, and that shit was high as hell. The cliff they were jumping off. Wow, they're swimming in their undies and everything. Like, yeah, kids just don't do things like that no more. Sadly, whatever happened to those days? Racing your bike with your best friend, and going swimming on a hot summer day, and water balloon fights. Now kids just. And that's where Megan, see, all these movies has a message behind it, like, don't throw an iPad in your kid's face or a video game. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with playing a video game or anything, because I played a video game, but it's just like, don't, it's just, these movies just has messages behind it. And I think that's why I like that scene. It showed they were just being kids, they were swimming, but when you go through this movie, they kind of get in an adult situation or dealing with some crazy shit, and they have to put on their adult, underwear for a moments of the movie and try to take this thing out. But you could see that they were just kids at the end of the day, man. They were the losers club. They just got stuck in a bad situation, similar to Stranger Things. Stranger Things, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons in the basement, and they get caught up in this underworld. Upside down, they get caught up with the Demogorgons and all of this new stuff that they are not used to. That's how the same thing played out the Losers Club. They were just kids at the end of the day. They just, get real stuck in this situation. Adam saying, besides the opening scene, my favorite scene is Pennywise crawling out that fridge, creepy AF. Yeah, man, I'm not going to lie. Adam, when that scene when Eddie's right there and he comes out, like, that was so intense. You just see him twist like his body, and he's trying to like bite Eddie's hand. Bite his fingers while Eddie's freaking wrist or arm was broke. And he's still trying to like torture him. Like, just look at this, bro. This is insane. Like, Bill Skarsgård, man, Oh man, this is crazy, bro. This is freaking crazy. So let me see. Right now, guys, we're at 40 likes. If you haven't, definitely smash the like button, guys. It definitely help. Lewis saying, I didn't think they would show him getting killed like that. Yeah, in chapter 2, they kind of find out, they kind of figure out the way to take him out, which was, when he was weak, it was like, he goes out fear, and they were like, not scared of him anymore. They wasn't scared of him. So it kind of made him sink back into his hole, and he wasn't growing anymore. He wasn't becoming that big creature that he usually is. So yeah, man, that's all you had to do. Pennywise is scary, but he also has a crazy weakness. When you think about it, he has a weakness where if we are not afraid of you, you're not going to hurt us. Yeah, Sandy. Yeah, they actually, Stephen King and everything. Like that's what I'm saying with his writing and everything. Kind of, it was. I wonder it was that like on purpose. That's what I meant. It sounded like she was almost like she was obsessed with her son. So did they kind of get the same actors to kind of give us a message, like get the same actor to play Eddie's mom, kind of showing us something without showing us something? You know what I'm saying? Like she was obsessed with Eddie since he was a kid. She thought he was so fragile, like glass. She didn't want him to break. He was so creepy looking. Yeah, freaking glasses. Russell saying that scene where Georgie goes to grab his toy boat from Pennywise and he bites his arm off. That was a creepy scene in the It chapter. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. That was so crazy when you just look. I have a kid of my own. That's the thing. I have a kid of my own. Even before I had a kid, I understand the cinema, but sometimes, like that scene right there, that was probably one of the most craziest like kid horror scenes I've ever seen. It's between that or the Hereditary scene, bro. That Georgie scene was intense. I remember. That's what I'm saying. I remember in the theater hearing that big chomp, like when Pennywise chomps, and you can hear it. And he's like dragging George. I'm like, oh, this. I remember doing this in the theaters. Like, damn, like that's crazy. They went all out with this movie, man. He thrust his fist against the post and still since he sees the ghost. Yeah, bro. That's that helps my guy Bill with his stuttering. Yup. Yeah, helped him with his stuttering, man. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, see, that's why I need you guys, man. Thank you, Adam. Yes, bro. Eddie was a germaphobe. He was a freaking germaphobe. His little fanny pack and everything. That's gray water. Piss and shit. And don't go over there. Yeah, he was a germaphobe. So that's why he dealt with the leopards all dirty. Snot and everything coming out. So yeah. What's up, Joseph? What is up, man? Beverly. Million said Beverly in that bathroom, river of blood. Yeah, bro, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And what made it kind of nastier was when she's pulling the hair out the faucet, bro. And like the hair wraps around her and it like brings her closer to the faucet, and then the blood shoots up. I'm like, oh, it makes you just feel like, oh, it's nasty, man. I just love how you guys are all quoting. Like, that's how I know you guys are enjoying this stream, man. You guys are all quoting it and everything, man. What happened in here? Did someone get murdered? You see it. You actually see it. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That was a powerful scene right there, bro. When she asked, the kids, like, hey, do you see it? And they're like, yeah, we see it. Bro, like, what the hell happened in here? But the dad didn't see it because he did not fear, bro. He didn't. That was something that you had. Rabbit hole. That was a rabbit hole. You had to see that. The dad was just, he didn't see it because he didn't have a fear. Million saying her dad's hands covered in blood and see shit disturbing and shit. Yeah, that's what's so deep, bro. Like, you gotta think, his hands and everything, right? He's doing this, right? I don't know what the hell he thought it was. The water, like, he just, bro, it's literally blood, slimy blood all on his hands, and he's doing this, and he doesn't see anything. He's just wiping it everywhere, and she just looking at him. That's what I'm saying, bro. It is so underrated, bro. You gotta just watch them scenes. I think with it, and that's why I said it's one of my favorite like movies I've seen in the theaters. You have to experience it. You can't just like watch it for a horror movie. You know, you gotta experience their situation, bro. Like you gotta put yourself in a 12-year-old's body. Like you gotta think Ben and Eddie Howard were like 13 or something like that, 12 or 14. They weren't they weren't like 16. I know that because Henry Bowers, I want to like like Henry Bowers and everyone was like the 16-year-olds. They were kids going through that, bro. That's crazy. Sounded scary. Said, right, B. Come home on the street light. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, come home on the street lights. Come on, you gonna get picked up for curfew and stuff like that, man. I really agree. Like, and that's why I love it. That's why I love Stranger Things. I seriously love it because I love seeing kids be kids, bro. Because I feel like the youth is not the same anymore, man. Like, bro, I love seeing kids play sports and go to the library, you know, little Pee Wee League football and basketball, AAU, bro. Like, bro, what's up? What is up with the world, man? Seriously. Like, I love movies and, like, that's why I love Stranger Things and I love, like, it because kids were being kids, bro. I know they were in messed up situations, but they stuck together, man. They took something, they took nothing and made it something in her situation. Got Nanette saying, hello, everyone. What is up, Nanette? Man, I'm saying, man, these kids ain't doing none of that these days. Too busy with apps. Yeah, bro. So that's what I'm saying. You know, like I feel like that's how when I was raised. I just remember, you know, just watching horror movies, bro. I know it wasn't like the best thing to do as a kid, but bro, it helped me. You know, it helped me. It was a runaway. You know, Brooke saying, yes, Million, that was a crazy scene. Yeah, Brooke, that's like you got to think. He's rubbing his hands with blood, but he doesn't see it. But Beverly sees it. It's crazy. Stephen King saw the riot in 1981 and finished the riot in 1985. I bet he got some of his inspiration from Halloween and Michael Myers. It could be possible. It could be possible, Nanette. Now to say, oh God, when it was waving a bloody hand at you. Yeah, and his mouth was bloody. Oh my God, it was crazy. Got Kirsten telling Nanette what's up. Definitely appreciate you guys. Let me see. Joseph said, I hope they make a It Chapter 3. So they're not gonna do that because Stephen King, I don't think they're gonna respect him. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna go that far. But I know that they're doing the Welcome to Derry, and I'm excited for that because hopefully they dive more into the book and it will help a lot of, you know, other ones that didn't read the book and just it'll explain it and make you want to kind of be more interested in it. So the moment they announced Welcome to Derry, bro, I just can't wait because I'm gonna tell you guys something. If they announce Welcome to Derry, right? I mean, well, they already announced it, but when the Welcome to Derry first, you know, episode comes out, I'm telling you. Remember, I said this, you guys. I'm gonna show you one thing. When you watch it, I guarantee you see so much of this in it, like the shots, the music, the retroness, even if that's a word, the retroness. Watch. As soon as you cut it on, I guarantee you, you're gonna see so much of this right here, man. Watch. You're gonna see so much Stranger Things. It's just gonna be like, because they're so similar. They're so similar, man. Sound that said, I'll take him, I'll take all of you and feast on your flesh as I feed on your fear. Yeah, bro, that scene was crazy. So as we approach, you know, more of this It talk, and you guys, if you're enjoying this stream, definitely comment a red balloon, guys. Comment a red balloon if you're enjoying this stream. But so okay, we get to the scene where, all right, right now they're all coming together to figure this out because of Ben, right? Ben show. Remember this? It all started with like Sound that said they went swimming in the quarry, and they went swimming in the quarry, and then freaking Richie doesn't know how to respect personal space. So he goes into Ben's book bag and he takes out the files. He's like, first off, the motherfucker pulled out the postcard that Ben wrote for Beverly Marsh, and he pulls it out. And he's like, "What's this?" And he's like, "What's this? A history project?" And then Ben starts to tell them, what this is and how this explains Derry and Maine and stuff like that. Well, I said Derry and Maine. Well, Derry, and they kind of want to be more interested in Bill, especially Bill. He's all over. I lost my brother Georgie. I need to know about this. So basically, they come together. They go to Ben's house, right? They go to his house, and he has, like, for him to be that. I mean, obviously he's in the library studying all the time, looking through it, and that's what Ben was that kid. I'm not saying that you don't go out but Ben, he knew something. Ben knew, like, he's like, okay, basically, I'm gonna go to the library and finish doing my research on Derry and stuff like that. Kids are. He was Ben was before his time. That's a perfect way to say it. Ben was before his time, bro. He already knew the knowledge and stuff he needed because he saw that the kids were missing, and that's what I loved about Ben. But when you go and you just push through the story, they kind of figure out, like, okay, basically, trying to think. Yeah, so they push through the story. They go to Ben's house. He has this layout, and then Bill's very curious, and he kind of explains to him, every 27 years, they find out what the black spot is and how all the sewers are connected to the whale house. And then we get this scene where they go to the whale house together, right? And you remember something that was said that was so powerful with Bill. He said that you remember he was like, "Who wants to be the lookout? Who wants to stay out?" And everyone raised their hand and, like, bro, that showed you right there how much fear they had. Got you guys dropping these red balloons in here. Donnie, Million, Joseph, appreciate it. Got Nanette, Adam, Russell. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Had to make sure that you guys are enjoying this It Talk. But they go in the house or whatever, and a lot of stuff starts happening. They're already going there on levels of fear. Obviously, they're raising their hand. They want to stay outside. So they go in there on levels of fear. Making a long story short, the stuff happens. And then the friendship falls apart, Richie and Bill, because they're like, bro, don't put us in this because Georgie's dead. They're friends. They shouldn't have said that. Boom. And they plan to go back through this to kind of just conquer this, right? And that was so crazy. It was just so crazy to think about what they had to go through with this freaking thing. This is when they didn't even know. I want to say, and I'll see you, Joseph. I'll see you leaving now, Joseph. Definitely, man. I'll see you next time, man. Definitely. Adam saying Ben was ahead of the game for sure. Please don't go, girl. You gotta say, every time I said it, you gotta say it like Ben. Please don't go, girl. He was like, man. Efren saying, what is this video about? We're actually talking about It Chapter 1, man. But look, they didn't even know. They didn't even know, like, okay, at this point, he was feeding off fear, I want to say. Maybe I'm wrong, because like I said, I haven't seen It in a long time. But they, they said, like, they were like, go in and try to deal with him. And we get this crazy scene where they go to, like, the down there by the freaking sewers and everything, where everyone gets took. And you got to think, comment down below. If you guys were in, Richie and Eddie and Beverly's shoes, would you guys have went down to the Barrens? That's the real question. Like, bro, when they went down there, first you enter through a damn tunnel. Literally, you enter through a sewer, the tunnel, whatever you want to call it. And they're down there and they're seeing, like, am I tripping or what? Was it like a lot of toys down there? It was like toys. It was like a lot of toys and everything down there because all the kids he took. That was so crazy. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Do you guys remember how when they went in the freaking Barrens down there where everything was at? Think about how many teddy bears, how many skateboards and bikes you seen down there. Bro, he's been doing this, bro. He comes back every 27 years. That's why I said Ben was ahead of the game. He was the one who kind of you know, kind of elevated to push him like, hey man, let's kind of nip this in the bud and, you know, figure it out. Especially when, you know, Bill became his friend and he knew how much Bill loved his brother. He wanted to kind of fix the situation, so they came together, which was super cool. But think about that, bro. When they're at the third act and you look at all these teddy bears and these pianos, it was like, it's crazy because he's been doing it for so long. Think about, okay, when he looks back, okay, he looks back into that book. Remember, he's in a book in the library and he sees the kid in the tree. He sees the kid in the tree, bro. That shows you, bro. He's been going, bro. Pennywise has been doing. That's why bro, that freaking Welcome to Derry is gonna be deep because I heard it's gonna be a prequel series. I want to say like before time because you got, bro. That's what's gonna make it deep because Pennywise has been doing this. He's been doing that, bro. The taking of the souls of, you know, children and fear and adults too. He doesn't even. That's what's crazy. He's not like how Freddy Krueger, he deals with like, you know, adults too, but you know, he kind of aims towards the kid crowd. But Pennywise, bro, he aims towards adults too. You know, in chapter 2 that showed you that, you know, with older Henry Bowers and, you know, Bill and everything. So what's crazy is they kind of go down there, right? And they freaking figure out like, okay, this is where it connects. And what's crazy is they beat him in that third act. They still, okay. It's weird because they were beating him brutally. Like they beat him with weapons and stuff like that. They made him crawl back in his hole. And what I think what happened was, now that I think about it, I think Pennywise actually got a little, I don't think he got afraid, but I think he got afraid because he did crawl back into the well, like the little well part of it. Remember, he crawled back and remember Richie was like, hey, oh, I'm gonna tell you guys my favorite part. Hold on, I gotta tell you my favorite part. My favorite part, like the on the comedic side of Penny, on it has to be when Richie Finn Wolfhard is like, he's like, you remember Bill was like, you got us down here, we're about to kill, we're about to get killed, we're about to get killed. And Bill, he was like, he's about to kill Bill, and he had him. He was like, you know, he says, you know, I'll taste on your fear and all of that shit, right? And he says this. Richie says, you took me to a well. I can't explain it. I can't say exactly what he said, but man, I was cracking up in the theater. You took me down here, you know, you did this, you did that. And he's like, bro, I swear he was talking like he was 50 years old, like he's been through life. He's like, you did, and he has these big ass glasses on. You did this, you did that. You took me to a freaking crack house. So he called Pennywise's little lair a crack house, bro. Like, he is crazy, bro. Richie is a character. And to know that it's Mike from Stranger Things, bro. Like, that's why I say he's my favorite character. He was so funny, but yet so real as a kid, bro. He kept it 100. And, you know, that's just the truth. If you go back and look, you will see what I mean. Like, this guy right here, yes, Richie, man, he was a character. And then he's like, welcome to the Losers Club. And he freaking hits him with a bat. Oh my God. It was the way he just approached him, bro. He's like, I'm tired of this, bro. Like, it was crazy. Ronin Samurai said, man, I just have to give it to you, man. Your background is really gorgeous. I appreciate it, Ronin Samurai. Definitely, man, means a lot of work, very hard. I'm going to actually be remodeling my horror room here in a few weeks, actually. So, definitely, man, looks like you're new. If you're enjoying the stream and decide to stick around, I appreciate it. And, definitely think about subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Got Michael Myers _ Coates 1931 saying, "What's up, dude? What's up, man? What is up? I'm gonna get to you guys on that question I just asked. I really want to know. Pennywise was afraid of the Losers Club as adults, though. Getting angry and trying to psych them out. Yeah, he was trying. Even when they were at the table, you know, they're out to eat and everything. It was like, bro, they definitely. It was crazy, man. He was trying to, like, because they knew, okay, to defeat this creature or whatever, you can't fear it. You remember Mike, especially Mike. Mike knew, bro. What's his name? Mike Hanlon. What's his last name? Like Mike Hanlon. Yeah, I want to say Hanlon. He knew, like, you can't fear it. He did his research, so he became Ben. You know, Mike actually became Ben and started doing research after that situation and everything. He was telling, like, you can't fear it. Don't fear it, you know. So he was the heart. He became the heart of it. So I agree with Million. You know, it was kind of hard for him to kind of like persuade them to being afraid of him because it was like, hey, we're adults now. We know what the hell we're dealing with. So you have to do come better than that. Sounded said I would have done everything the kids and did and Ed. Why? Because I'm scared to death of clowns. I'm going to make sure this motherfucker is dead, and I want before I wind up dead. Yeah, you know that's why I said these kids have a lot of courage, bro. Like, bro, when Bill said that, bro, I remember in the theater it just gave me goosebumps when he said, going in this house is easier. I'll never forget. He said, going in this house is easier than going into my house. Wait, did he say? He said, yeah, he said, going in this house will be easier than going in my house. Yeah, that's what he said. So he was saying that going into the whale house will be easier than going to his house because, you know, it's for Georgie. You know, it's for Georgie. It's easier. It's going to be easy. I'm not afraid. So Bill actually was the first one that kind of lifted off of being afraid, actually. Now that I think about it, he was the first one to kind of start the movement. Like, bro, let's not be afraid. He literally opened the door. Richie, and you know, Richie, and look, when you think about it, Richie still had fear in him, you know. And when he went in there, remember they had the little missing, like Pennywise. As soon as they opened the door, bro, Pennywise was already jacking around with their brain because you see the paper with Richie on it, and he's already tripping like, oh my God, that's me. That's me. He has on glasses. Look at the hair. That's Rick. That's me. Like, that's me. And it says I'm missing. Like, you know, he's already trying to build up fear because Pennywise knew, like, the challenge they were coming in. They were not, you know, they were kind of like, bro, we're afraid, but we're not afraid no more. We're going to see what the hell is up. What's really going on, you know? So he had to kind of start his little tricks once they came into his house, you know, whale house or whatever. Let me see. Nana said, no, they didn't know. No, they didn't know that he was feeding off their fears at the time they went into the house to fight him. Yeah, they didn't know. That's why I said they found out when they went down there by the toys when Richie has the baseball bat, because they found out the moment he crawls back into the gutter. He crawls back into the gutter, you know, and then he's hanging on the gutter and he's looking. He's like, I'll kill all of you. I'll get all of you. I'll get all of you. And then before Pennywise goes into the gutter, he says fear. He says it. He actually says like what, and I guess that kind of took that in when he's like fear, and he just drops. I mean, they could know he was scared of him obviously because the more they was kicking his ass and hitting him with bats and wrapping chains around his neck, he was backing up like holy shit. Like wait. You know, so they kind of figured it out together. Russell said, no, I wouldn't have went down there. I'm not going to lie. In their situation, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have went down there. I really don't. It's like you got to kind of think about that, honestly. Like, should we, you know, do we go down here and kind of try to figure out what the hell is going on after we're seeing people missing or finding shoes in a sewer and stuff like that? Or, you know, how does this play out for us? You know, I kind of would have, it would have all been like, is it worth it? You know? Ben was in the library. The librarian standing there in the background looking sketch as shit, creepy. Yeah, you just stared at him while he was, you know, in the library. That was a creepy scene. Yeah, I agree, sounded. I agree, man. That's why I said some of that movie was kind of bringing fear out of us in those theater seats, man. Honestly, Adam saying, "Oh hell no, I wouldn't have gone down there. I enjoy living too much." Million said they finding out it never leaves. It just sleeps. So they figured out his body was somewhere in the area dormant. Yup, it was because it was like almost like he morphed a lot. So it was like, where is he actually? Almost like how, see what I'm saying? Like how Vecna was, bro. How Vecna, you remember in Stranger Things, Vecna was in like the house, the Victor Creel house. He was like in his lair, and they had to go to the upside down to find out where Vecna is and, you know, take him out or whatever. When Nancy and them going to the upside down, that's how it was with like minus the layer of, you know, it being an upside down and earth, completely earth. They find out that he's actually like dormant, like he's like somewhere hanging up, basically, where he's still having the power and the ability to be in our brains and morphing. So yeah, they kind of find out like that. Exactly what Million says. Yeah, I love that. This is battery acid, you slime, and sprays his ass, bro. Used an inhaler on him. Daisy saying, "What's up, everyone? What's up, Daisy? What is up? What's up, Daisy?" Sound said, "Hey, Brandon, do you have the H6 mask?" I don't have it. I have to push myself to get in that mask because I got a lot of the Michael masks. But man, H6 is not one of my favorite. But I like the look of it. I might have to get it. I might have to get it. Daisy saying, "Love these movies." Definitely, Daisy. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of it, man. Definitely feels like it doesn't get enough love. It should, for sure. What's crazy is as much. I think that was Kima who just said that about the bringing it chapter 3. It really upsets me because I would like to see a 3, but in our reality, could you do a 3? Because Stephen King wrote 2 chapters, and it came to a concluding ending, with chapter 2. But man, I would like to see Bill Skarsgård more as Pennywise. Holy shit, man. Adam said my favorite Richie line. Do only virgins see this stuff? Is that why I don't see any of this shit? Yeah, bro, he was a liar, bro. He was a liar. Like, bro, Richie was, oh my God, man. Man, bro, when he told Henry Bowers, remember the rock fight? Bro, that was kind of like, that was like practice. That was like practice, bro. When they had the rock fight with Henry Bowers and at the Barons, and remember Richie was like, rock fight, and they're throwing the rocks and they overcome Henry Bowers. So that was one of all their fears. That was one fear they all had in common. Literally, that one fear they had in common was Henry Bowers, bro. That was the one that they all came full circle with. So they overcame that fear. And then afterwards, they kind of start letting out, venting like, okay, what else are we scared of? Richie saying a clown and everything. They're just kind of announcing their fears. But yeah, that was kind of like the beginning when they kind of overcame Henry Bowers. They had the rock fight. And you remember, I'm not going to say it on here, just for you not, being respectful and everything to the stream. But Richie's like, go your dad, you mullet wearing, and he flips the bird. I'm like, hey, Richie, they wrote that character so good, bro. You're too old. You're all too old. Yeah, he was getting scared. Yeah, Million, he was actually getting scared at a point, Pennywise. He was just like, hey, you guys, he was like, basically saying they were cheating. But it's not cheating because you've been hunting them for years. 27 years, bro. 27 years. Now it's scary says, so wait, was Pennywise an entity or a person? Remember the photo of Pennywise the dancing clown? So Pennywise was, it is hard to explain. He was a person, but he was also an entity. But the reason I say he was a person is because he took shape. He took shape of like, okay, person. Now that's the rabbit hole right now. So CC sounded, you're getting a rabbit hole a little deep right now. So he does, because I have a book where I have the book, The World of It. I haven't got too deep into it, but I remember seeing something where it got the picture of the actual person. You remember when he's like rubbing the paint off his face? And I want to say this. Now, I need you guys to comment down below if you're kind of like investing in it, if you know about it. But you remember in chapter 2, he's rubbing the paint off his face. I think that is actually the person that creature, decides to morph as. Because think about it. Pennywise, the dancing clown. I think it was actually a dancing clown out there with that look. With that look and that entirety that he had with the red stripes and everything. And remember, he's like in a dressing room, like suspenders on. He's like rubbing his face. I think the creature decided to take that specific look and chose that as the label of it. I don't think that's actually Pennywise. I think that person makes Pennywise a person, but in all reality, he's an entity. Because he was Beverly Marsh's dad at a point. He was the librarian at a point. He was the the twisted lady's face for Stan. Remember, you know, the twisted cookie out the portrait for Stan. You know, it's an entity for sure, but he just took shape of that clown, you know, and I think that was the one he decided to rock out with because it was creepy. You know, the clown is creepy when you look at it. That look is just insane when you think about it. It's crazy. So I think that's it. 'Cause, yeah, he's definitely an entity. He's not a person because, like Million said, it kind of had to go to the whale house to find out where he was hanging up at. You can't, you know, he wasn't walk outside like how Michael Myers is. You see him across the street. No, you had to go searching for him. Almost like Vecna, like how Vecna is, bro. Seriously, like if you think about it, like Vecna, he's one technically, he's one, but he kind of gets created to be a Vecna. Now he's living in the upside down. He's a creature now and all of that. That's how you kind of got to label Pennywise. Russell said, I think Pennywise was an entity. Yeah, I definitely think he was an entity. I think he was a some type of force. He was a force, like a force. He was a creature. He went into spiders and all type of crazy shit, bro. Like, especially like in chapter 2 where you see them like defeating him and he's like melting like fucking ice cream. You kind of see the true shape of him. You kind of see him melting and his the true self coming out. You got to see. Remember it was a scene in the final act of chapter 2 where they're defeating Pennywise, and we're gonna do chapter 2 for the rewind too, man. We could even do the original it also in the future, but this one vote. So I'm so surprised, seriously, because this has some great contestants go up against. They had Killer Clowns, The Shining, holy shit, was it The Conjuring? I had a lot of good ones in there. I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like, hold up, it is winning. I thought Killer Clowns was going to win, but we're going to do Killer Clowns too, man. I know a lot of you guys hit me up about Killer Clowns. We got to do it, man. It's one of my favorites. And I don't know. I remember Brooke. It was Brooke who actually hit me up, and she was like, I actually just watched Killer Clowns for the first time, and I know how it is when you first watch it, Brooke. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's super cool. It's a great cheesy horror film. You just want to talk about it. It's super cool. So we're going to talk about Shorty, Slim, Jumbo. Got to talk about them. Bill Skarsgård is battling John Wick this year. Let me see. Adam saying a rock fight is when the losers clubs first realize how strong they are together. Yeah, that's when they overcame fear, man. They overcame fear right there in that moment where they kind of go against Henry Bowers. What's that, guys? Let me see. I gotta show you guys this also. So don't forget, next Wednesday, guys, if you are a Karen channel member, you have the Karen channel member package. We will be having a watch party for one of these movies that I feel that didn't get talked about in 2022. It's a great film. Fall, guys. The watch party will be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January 18th. That is next Wednesday. I cannot wait to show you guys this movie. This movie is going to be insane. One of the biggest twists I've seen in 2022. Seriously. But yeah, you guys, with he's a great character. I feel like his story is strong, bro. His story stands very, very tall in horror. And I just can't wait to see what they do with Welcome to Derry. Seriously. I can't wait. Like I said, chapter 1 is my favorite out of 2. Chapter 2 was extra, like, I don't understand. That literally was the story they told. It wasn't like, okay, like how Halloween, like, bro, that was the story. Chapter 2 was the story. What they wrote was it. That was it. So, man, Million said Killer Clowns made me skeptical of popcorn for a minute. Yeah, I remember when I first watched Killer Clowns, man. It definitely made me not want popcorn and cotton candy. Like, bro, swear, Million, I cannot eat cotton candy without thinking about Killer Clowns. Swear, I cannot eat cotton candy without thinking about Killer Clowns, bro. Like, it is freaking crazy. And another thing is, what Killer Clowns is, that shows you that, shout out to the Kyoto brothers, but it just shows you that, bro, you can make a movie with not that much of a budget and have a story and have some coolness and fun with it, and it could come out and be a great movie, bro. Killer Clowns has been out for years, bro. I wasn't even thought of. And it still stands high. Still got a video game coming out. Like Halloween doesn't even have a video game coming out, but I mean that's probably not because of the what's better things, because of the license and everything. You know, it's hard to get a Halloween license on your hands, but yeah, man, Killer Clowns is up there, bro. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite like cheesy movies. I love that retroness of it. You gotta love them, man. The Kyoto Brothers, what they did. I really would like to see, like, you know, okay, say if they redid Killer Clowns, right? I feel like if they redid Killer Clowns, they will have to do it a certain way. It will have to be done a certain way. Like, I don't know how to explain that certain way, but the shots of the film it will have to be this designated look, because one bad shot of Killer Clowns, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's gonna mess it up. And I remember talking, like I said, to the Kyoto brothers, and they said they were gonna do something with sci-fi, but it was something what they were trying to do that they didn't enjoy with sci-fi. So Kirsten said, "I'm excited but nervous to see Fall." LOL. You should be nervous, Kirsten. Seriously, like, bro, this movie, I want to call it a horror movie, but I will. Like, it's weird. Like, okay, I'll call it a horror movie, but I won't call it a horror movie because it's like it's almost like a thriller, but you're gonna make it the horror movie, Kirsten. Like, if that makes sense. Like you, Larry, whoever comes to the watch party, we're gonna make this the horror movie because I'm gonna tell you something, man. This movie, it is literally something like I've never seen before. Like, okay, when I go see movies, right, I'm usually like very comfortable. I'm cool. You know, I know, you know, I know a jump scare is coming. You know, if you get me, you get me type thing. Bro, when I saw Fall, right, it is like, it is so freaking intense, bro. Like, I'm afraid of heights. I don't do roller coasters, but this movie, it's gonna be so many moments where your chest feels like a claustrophobic feel. Like, it feels like you have no space in your chest, bro. I mean, like the whole movie, from when the situation starts, you're gonna feel like that. I swear. Like, I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, how did they even shoot this movie? That's the question. I'm like, bro, how the hell did they even shoot this movie, bro? Like, because they're so high. I'm not gonna talk about the movie, but they're like so high, bro. I'm like, really? This can't be no, bro. It's a beautiful movie. Seriously, like, the movie is shot so damn good, bro. Like, after I watched that, I remember me and Monica was in the room talking for hours about this movie. Like, and Monty gave me the idea, like, bro, you should do a watch party. I know it ain't too horror, but you should do it, like, because that shit had us scared. Like, and it actually has Chad in it from Scream 5. Chad is actually in it, so. But yeah, man, I actually enjoy it. It has the it has the babysitter in it from Halloween 2018 too. It has the babysitter from Halloween who babysitted let me see, Julian. Yeah, it has the babysitter, you know, that babysitter Julian. Loved her character. It's a good movie, man. I can't wait to watch it with you guys. Now they said, well, fam, I gotta get the going. Great stream. B, can't wait for the next one. Stay scary. Definitely, man. Sound that I will catch you on the next one. We want to be winding down here, man. But appreciate you rocking out. Keemon saying, never eat pizza on a grill because it's so nasty. Never heard of anyone putting a pizza on a grill. That sounds crazy. Million saying, they probably shot the movie with drones. Bro, I really want to know this because I don't want to get into nothing spoilers because I literally I have to watch this with you guys with you not knowing nothing. But yeah, they had to shoot it with drones, Million. Like, they had to shoot it with drones. So I'm like, after, bro, we're going to talk a little bit. Like, we're not going to keep you guys long, it's just a watch party. But after, I want to talk to you guys for like 10 minutes or something. I want to like really vent to you guys and ask you questions because it's like, I really think that, like, with the actors, like, how did you pull that off, bro? Like, how, bro? Maybe they just don't have a stomach or something. Maybe they don't have a stomach, or maybe they don't care. But bro, that movie had me so tight, so tight, man. I can't wait. Kirsten said, "Oh, I like that babysitter." Yeah, she is, bro. She does a great job, Kirsten. You're gonna like her even more after fall. You're gonna be like, oh man, this is. You're gonna be attached to the movie, man. I hope that you're attached. You might not, but I'm hoping that you guys like enjoy the movie. So, like I said, for our current package members, next freaking Wednesday, we got our watch party. Man, I'm gonna try to do more watch parties with you guys. I'll try to aim for Wednesdays, but who knows? Maybe some days the days will change. But yeah, for sure, man. I can't wait to watch some great movies with you guys. Leading up to The Conjuring, I kind of want to do some cool stuff with The Conjuring because, like I said, you guys know that I love The Conjuring. It's my favorite like paranormal series. What's up, Haddonfield? What's up, man? Well, yeah, you guys, like Pennywise, bro. I feel like that movie is freaking crazy. Like, it is definitely crazy. And we don't have too many clowns. We don't have we got art. But man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Art's too brutal for TV. I'm gonna tell you sometimes like when I was watching, the Terrifier, man, he's too brutal for TV, man. David Howard Thornton, especially in Terrifier 2, bro. Like Pennywise, is Pennywise. But Art, man, he is crazy, man. The shit he does, David Howard Thornton, bro. I'm like, man. Andrew saying, hey guys, I went and saw Megan again. I loved it, man. Lucky you, man. I actually want to see Megan again, but I have not got the chance to. Man, I really like Megan a lot, man. I'm so happy it's getting the love it is getting because people put hard work into those films, and I really do enjoy Megan, man. Seriously. Russell saying, is The Conjuring 4 going to be in theaters? Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely, it's a mainline horror. I can't wait. I mean, so comment down below. Do you guys enjoy the Conjuring series? Like, bro, I love the Conjuring series. Like, once this, okay, it's not up right now because it's like getting made and everything, like Insidious and The Nun 2. Best to believe when like The Nun 2 and everything starts, the first trailer and teasers and production photos. Oh, we're covering it. We're covering the paranormal. I told you guys this beginning of 2022. Like, if you guys been following the channel since day one, man, how big I am. I'm huge. I love The Conjuring. Seriously, like, bro, I feel like The Conjuring, man, is so different of a beat in horror. I actually just telling Craven and them that, bro. I was on the stream with Craven and Gory and Bearded last night. Like, bro, Conjuring is a different beat of horror, bro. Like, okay, we watched like Michael Myers, we watched Scream and stuff like that, but you don't get scared until you watch a Conjuring movie. Like, I usually don't get scared of horror movies. I don't, I don't get scared. I watch it for enjoyment and the storyline and the characters. But hey, man, when you watch like The Conjuring and Insidious and all of that, bro, you kind of dive into that pool. Oh man, I cannot wait to see The Nun 2. I know a lot of people was like, that's probably what I want to. I've been trying to I watched The Exorcist yesterday. I've been trying to watch the movies I usually don't watch a lot to kind of get a different feel for it. A different set of eyeballs on it. But I just feel like bro, Valak, I don't know. I don't know if I would say that she was like the scariest, but man, I'm gonna say it, bro. Yes, Valak was the scariest out of all the paranormal movies I've ever seen. And if you guys feel different, comment down below. But Bonnie Aarons as Valak, holy shit, like The Nun. Who would ever tell okay, it sounds creepy like a nun, like basically a demonic spirit as in a nun form. Like, bro, that shit is creepy. I feel I love the Conjuring movies. Same, I love the Conjuring, man. That's my jam, bro. Like, seriously, like James Wan, bro. That's why Megan played out like I played out, like low key. because his name's why, man. Russell said he loved the Conjuring universe. Brooks said Conjuring is so good, I really enjoyed them. Yeah, it just it really gives us a scare. That's perfectly said. I feel like the Conjuring gives us a scare. Some horror movies don't. You can't. I feel like with a slasher, you're not going to get too scared at moments. You're not going to be afraid of a lot. You're going to just, you're going to go through the movie. You're going to see the story. You're going to see the outcome, the conclusion, everything, and that's the movie. Bro, you don't know when you're like sitting in the seats of the theater to go see a Conjuring. Bro, I remember seeing, oh yeah, the Conjuring, the Devil Made Me Do It. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Bro, that scene when they're in the morgue. Oh, I can't wait to cover some Conjuring or Rewind, bro. Oh my. Bro, that scene when they're in the fucking morgue with the person on the table with Patrick Wilson, like the Lorraine Warren and all of them, bro. That scene was so crazy, bro. They're just in the morgue and then you hear the freaking noise. I'm like, oh, these. That's what I mean. That feeling like that, what I just did. Oh my, bro. The Conjuring gives you that. Annabelle is scary too. Annabelle is very scary too. I know she's a doll that don't move. She just keeps the satanic, demonic stuff with her as the vessel. But hey, I'm telling you, man, Annabelle is a good too, bro. Like people say, she doesn't do anything. It's the stuff that comes with her. Like when you watch Annabelle Creation, and it's like I'm telling you, the Conjuring universe can go down rabbit holes too. Because they're filmed in different lanes. They connect though at the end of the day, but they're all filmed in like well, not the Conjuring. It's actually Annabelle is filmed in a different lane, and I want to say Insidious is Conjuring film. Yeah, but Annabelle Creation, how her story will, oh my, you talking for freaking weeks when it comes to like Conjuring and stuff. But bro, when she gets killed, bro, like when the car hits her because her parents were careless. Man, it's almost like, damn, that she decided to terrorize. So, like, it's like the story behind is that Annabelle's soul did not settle. She was an unhappy soul. Like the way she went out. So she decided to like, she's a demon. She's and it's like their job to kind of conquer that and fix that issue. But yeah, that's how Annabelle it all started. She checked out in a way she didn't want to check out. And she's a kid, and she puts her soul ends up being in this doll, which is Annabelle, and that's freaking scary as hell, bro. The shit that comes with her, like, same with let me see. I know Brooke. Hold up. Pray for the Devil is good. Oh yeah. I thought Brooke was about to say she didn't see Conjuring 3. I was about to say Pray for the Devil is a creepy one. Pray for the Devil is really creepy. I can't wait to see Scream 6. Yeah, man, I can't wait to see Scream 6. Big New York City, got Ghostface. The city of New York, man. I told, once again, I told Craven them last night, all the guys. I said, hey, bro, if I don't see Ghostface get hit by a cab, like a taxi, or he chases someone to her death, like they're running out in New York City, like by Times Square, and like trying to run, and New York is a very busy area, and they crack their ass with like a taxi, or a scene where like Ghostface has his victims cornered in the alley. Missed opportunity, man. Oh yeah, Brooke, if you haven't seen Pray for the Devil, you're gonna be like, Pray for the Devil is crazy. So comment down below, you guys. And this is something I've seen that's trending like in horror. And it's kind of weird to me because it's like an original horror film. Who's all seen The Exorcist? Like the original Exorcist with Linda Blair and Reagan. Like I've been seeing a lot of people say they've never seen the original. Like that's very shocking because that is, that's horror. That's like the start, like the starting point for paranormal horror. So, who's all seen The Exorcist? That's crazy. That is freaking crazy, man. I remember Jalissa was saying that she didn't see it, and then I kind of told her you should go check it out. And she had told me like she actually enjoyed The Exorcist. I'm not gonna lie, man. I cannot wait, bro. I damn near want to do. Matter of fact, comment down below, guys. What I'm gonna let you guys. We could do a live vote right now. What's some okay movies you want to see come to the horror rewind episode? Comment down below. What's some horror movies you want to see come to the horror rewind one of the episodes? Let me know. Um Brooke saying, do you think we will get a full trailer of Screams? When do you think we'll get? Yeah, I think we'll get a full trailer, Brooke. I actually think we're gonna get one soon. I actually, because it's gonna be what? It's past the mark where it could be a full 2 months. We probably get it like next week for real, Brooke. I think that we'll probably get like the Scream 6 trailer next week. Seriously, we might get it next week or like, yeah, like the end of the month. I could see them releasing a full trailer. But the thing is, it's like you almost kind of don't even want to like get another trailer. Seriously, like I mean, bro, you gotta just be careful because remember in Scream 5, we kind of went in the movie knowing that Richie was a killer or something like that. Because you see Sam, the scene and everything, so it's like you can see his head. So, Brooke saying that I've seen the original Exorcist. Yeah, the original Exorcist is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys this. When we do that Exorcist episode, when the day comes, when the horror rewind, we got to talk about the Exorcist. I need you to bring a crucifix, some holy water, and a Bible because that movie is not for everybody. But I feel like we have to talk about it because the name speaks for itself. The Exorcist, bro. It just was horror. It's horror, bro. It's what started it. You know, the theater stuff that happened back in the day. Guys, that's going to be a dark episode, man. I'm not saying it's going to be like dark how you guys probably like, oh, dark. It's the Exorcist. It's a horror movie, but man, a lot of people can't deal with that, bro. But we got to talk about it. You know, some movies we might not like, but we're going to have to talk about it, bro, because it's horror. You know, some stuff is just, it's crazy, but The Exorcist is very, very deep. Michael Joe says, "Sup, guys? What's up, MJ?" Russell saying The Exorcist is amazing, bro. Linda Blair, bro. Shout out to Linda Blair, man. Shout out to Linda Blair, bro. She did an amazing job. She convinced me. Thurston saying Killer Clowns. Man, the Killer Clowns would be a great episode too. We'll probably be cracking up the whole stream for Killer Clowns. It'll be a good one. We are definitely doing Killer Clowns. I'm gonna put that in a vote for sure because it lost against It, which was crazy. But Killer Clowns has to be talked about. Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors. I tried to do Dream Warriors. It lost against It, bro. I'm like, this shit is crazy. Russell saying Killer Clowns. Brooke saying Killer Clowns. Oh, this is gonna be crazy, man. Like a lot of people want to see Killer Clowns, man. Okay, so Haddonfield said, "Hey, Brandon, question: is that David Mash from Lost Boys coming out for Trick or Treat Studios? And do you know when?" Yes, it is coming out. The David. Okay, so the David mask does come out from Trick or Treat Studios. It's a vacuum mask. It stops right here. It has the full mullet. And my understanding, they're going to have pre-orders open in the summer, and you're going to get them before Halloween, what they're aiming for. So I will be getting that mask for sure. You guys know I'm a huge Lost Boys fan. Donnie saying Candyman House on the Haunted Hill. Okay, I can throw some Candyman in there. I know Donnie been saying Candyman. House on the Haunted Hill is very interesting. That movie, if you haven't seen House on the Haunted Hill, boy, that movie is crazy. The original Candyman is dark, bro. The original Candyman is dark. Tony Todd, bro, that's some dark Helen. Bro, the Projects Caprini Green, that shit was insane. Donnie saying, maybe not bring a crucifix, man. You're up, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. bro. After watching, like, The Exorcist, I'm like, bro, I had to watch it because I was thinking, like, David Gordon Green is about to do a trilogy to it. Man, I really want to know, like, bro, what the hell, man? Like, what is he gonna do with this movie, bro? This movie is, man, this is a. What are you gonna do, David? Seriously, what the hell are you gonna do, David Gordon Green? Man, I really would like to know, man, what the hell are you gonna do? Because that movie has so many obstacles to go through. Man, let me see. But yeah, you guys, as we begin to wind down, this was a great stream. I see Hellraiser and Bride of Chucky. We're gonna get into some of those, man, for sure, man. But this was a great freaking stream, guys. We talked about it. We went down a rabbit holes. Some of you guys found out some stuff that you probably didn't know about it. Yeah, it's very deep and dark. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I really enjoy it. Um, my Etsy page, Haddonfield, is I like scary creations. Is I like scary creations. I want to say. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. So it's I like scary creations. Uh, Haddonfields. I like scary creations. Um, Adam said his Exorcist trilogy went in with the devil possessing Corey Cunningham. Man, I mean, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, you guys, I will be putting up the poll to vote for Horror Rewind in a few days or something like that. But we got Welcome to Haddonfield next Thursday, which is crazy. For Scary at Night, I was thinking about doing a like a different like stream. We're gonna talk about anticipated horror films. We're gonna talk about anticipated horror films and basically what we want to see, and what's going to be something that on our list for 2023. But a lot of good movies to talk about, and we're going to talk about what we know so far. I want to kind of speculate what we're going to think is going to play out with these movies. I can't wait to talk about that for Scary at Night. And yeah, man, I'm super excited. I've been having so fun just rocking out with you guys. Seriously, it's been so fun. Um, I can't wait, bro. I just can't wait for the stuff that's about to come to the channel, and the stuff that I have planned. Like I said, it's gonna be so crazy, like with the vlogs and the filming locations. It's gonna be real fun for you guys. I'm serious. So I appreciate you all. We've been rocking out for episode 4 of the Horror Rewind. I love all you guys in the chat. All you guys that's rocked out with me on this Thursday night when you can be doing other things. I appreciate it. So yeah, man. Unfortunately, guys, this has to be the end of the stream. Um, so let me see. Hold up, guys. I want you guys to watch some horror movies, stay scary out there, and stay safe. I love you guys. Peace. Until next time, guys, be safe. Love you all.